Alright, it's a beautiful day out here in Madrid, Spain. And before we start this video, I just have a little quick PSA, a quick announcement. You can now watch my videos or listen to my videos on Spotify. I put the link up here, or like the screenshot up here, and then I put the link down below. And again, I'm doing like a journaling series on TikTok. Excuse the stutter. On TikTok right now, I'll put my TikTok profile like up here. Follow around. I'm almost at a day 100. I think I'm on day 78, 79. Been journaling all day, just putting my thoughts into words. Basically same thing as this YouTube channel or YouTube videos, but short form content, from my people that got brain rot, just like me. You gotta doom scroll once in a while. Alright, without further ado, let's get into this video. You ever catch yourself thinking about a life you don't have yet? Like, not in a delusional way, but in a way where it actually feels real. You can see it, you can feel it, the way you'd live, the way you'd move, who you'd be as a person. And then you look at your life right now, and it's nowhere near that. And it's a weird feeling because a part of you believes in it, like deeply. And another part of you is like, come on bro, be honest, be realistic, this is too far, this is like unrealistic. And I've been stuck in that space for a while. And I know what I want, like where I know what I want, but I'm not there yet. I know exactly what I have to do to like achieve my goals and dreams, but I'm not there yet. I'm not even close. But the other day when I was doom scrolling, as you know I always do, gotta doom scroll once in a while, I heard this quote on TikTok the other day. You wouldn't be given the ability to dream without the power to make it come true. And to be honest, when I heard that quote, I was like, is it comforting or is it just frustrating? To make it matter worse, I saw that on a Zorro edit. You know I love my Zorro. So I didn't know if it was comforting hearing Zorro say that to me, like, oh, I can make it come true just because I'm able to dream. But I didn't know, but it was also frustrating because I'm dreaming about the dream life I want right now, but I'm nowhere close to that. Like, I don't know if I can make it come true. Because if I'm being honest, sometimes it doesn't feel true. Sometimes it feels like I've given a vision without a life to match it, Like, I can see something I might never reach. And that messes with you, because dreaming isn't the hard part. It's living up to it. It's living up to that potential in your dream. Shout out Megami, if you know. And nobody really talks about that gap, that space between who you are right now and who you could be. That space is very uncomfortable. It's where doubt lives, where the comparison lives, the way you compare yourself to others, the way you start questioning yourself. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm 22 years old. I turned 23 in about 2 months. I see people my age already finishing their university degrees, getting their dream job, living in big ass houses, making that money, you know what I'm saying? And it feels like people doing what I wish I was doing. And it makes me feel behind. It makes me feel behind in life. Like, did I miss something? It feels like I missed something, like I'm late to my own life, like I missed a checkpoint or something. And if I'm being real, there were times I almost let that go. Not because I didn't want it, but because it felt too far. It felt unrealistic. It felt unreachable. And it's too much effort and too much uncertainty in will I actually achieve it? Because chasing something isn't guaranteed. It's scary. Let me say that one more time. Chasing something that isn't guaranteed is scary. You're putting yourself in a position to fail, to like look stupid, to try and not get results, to believe in something that might not work. And most people avoid that. I almost did that with this YouTube channel. Like, I was scared to look stupid, to look cringe, for people to laugh at me. I don't know. And I was scared I was gonna do this and not get anything at all. Excuse the wind, it's windy right now. And most people avoid that. Like I said, they settle for what's comfortable. They stay in that little comfort zone that they have, like that what's predictable. They don't want to get outside that little circle, and they like to stay in that little circle because it makes sense for them. But here's the thing I had to realize, and I'll be real with you, that feeling you have, that vision, that constant thought that there is more of you or more for you, that doesn't come out of nowhere. That's not random. Not everybody feels that. Some people are completely okay with staying where they are. They're completely okay with staying in that little circle that they have. and they don't feel that pull, you know, like I'm meant for something. Like my purpose is not being in that little circle. My purpose is actually getting out that circle, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel it, if you feel that desire to chase something like that, let's say you have a goal in your life to, let's say you want a Mustang. If you have that vision in your life that you see yourself driving around in that Mustang around Los Angeles, I'm just thinking of GTA for some reason, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you can see that vision clearly, you are meant to make it come true. And I'm gonna get a little spiritual right now. God doesn't put something in your life if He knows you can't make it come true. Let me say that one more time. God does not put something in your life or gives you a vision in your life that He knows you cannot make it come true. Just because you see it doesn't mean it's going to happen automatically. You know? Some people think, oh, I dream about this, I'm gonna get it automatically, you know? But that's not the case. That's where people get it wrong. They think that dream is itself, it's guaranteed, but it's not. It means that you have the capacity for it. You know what I'm saying? It's that capacity doesn't mean that you earned it yet. Why did I start it there? I don't know. That there's a version of you that can live that life, but you're not him yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes I'm goated, but you're not goated right now, twin. You're not him yet, but you will be him. I'm sure of that. We will get out the hood. And that's okay. The problem is, most people don't want to become that version because it costs something. Nothing in this life is for free, bro. I had to learn it the hard way. The older I get, the more I realize, bro, it costs money to live life, bro. Why does it cost me money to breathe right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have... Bro, I'm paying taxes, bro. Why do I have to pay taxes? Don't let me get in that rabbit hole. Conspiracy time, you know what I'm saying? But to be able to live in that dream, in that vision that you have, it costs something. And it costs comfort, it costs time, it costs habit that you don't want to let go of. It costs facing yourself, looking yourself in the mirror or in the camera right now and be like, damn, what am I doing, bro? Lock in. And I'm gonna keep it real, that's the hardest part. Looking at your current life and being honest, like, yeah, I'm not where I want. Looking at your life right now and being honest, like, I'm not where I want to be right now, or I'm not where I should be right now. And I'm not saying that in a self-hate way, I'm just saying it in a real way. And instead of running from that, you sit with it, because that's where real change starts. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Twin. It's not easy. It's very hard trust me. I've been in this change arc, or like Finland Saga Thorfinn arc, for almost a year now. And sometimes I feel like I'm still in the same position I was a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? So there will be days where you feel stuck, days where nothing moves, days where you question anything and everything. You'll think about quitting, you think about settling for what you have right now, you think about, maybe this isn't for me. But that thought, that dream, it doesn't leave. It's gonna always stay in the back of your mind. Quiet but constant. It's a constant reminder that this is what you actually want, and over time, if you ignore it, it turns into something worse. Regret. Trust me, that regretful feeling, you don't want to have that right now. And it's not gonna be like loud regret that you're gonna be like, oh my god, but no, it's gonna be that quiet regret, not dramatic regret, but it's got quiet feeling where you guys can think of yourself like, I could have been more. And let me tell you this, bro, if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen or JJK, you will get this reference right now. You don't want to be potential man. You don't want to sit around and think, damn, my potential is killing me. Why can't I live up to my potential? You don't want to be potential man. You want to tap into your potential, because just thinking I could have been more, or why can't I tap into my potential? I had so much potential in that area or in that niche or whatever. It's heavier than actually failing at that, because failure at least means you tried. Because right now, if I fail with this YouTube thing, or if I fail with TikTok or whatever, at least I know I tried, you know? So maybe that quote isn't saying your dreams are guaranteed. Maybe it's saying you wouldn't be able to see that life if you didn't have something that in you that could reach it. But it's on you to prove it. Nobody's coming to make it happen for you. Not perfect timing, not a perfect moment, the more you wait for a perfect time and a perfect moment, you miss that perfect timing or perfect moment. Lock in, twin. It's just a small decision. Every day, showing up when you don't feel like it, fixing things you've been avoiding, taking yourself seriously even when nobody else does. That's the most important part. And slowly, you'll close that gap between where you are right now and where you know you could be. So yeah, you were given that dream for a reason, not to sit and think about it, not to wish for it, but to become someone who can live it. And bro, that part, it's on you, twin. Yes, you right now that's watching this video or listening or whatever, bro. It's on you, bro. Only you can make it happen. And one thing I realized that helped me a lot with just thinking about all of this and making me want to reach my dreams is you gotta put your trust in yourself and always put your trust into God, bro. If you trust God, if you trust yourself, God can make anything possible. Bro, He can literally make the impossible possible. I'm telling you, bro, like as soon as you put your trust into God, as soon as you put your trust into something, into His divine powers, bro, you'll see your life turn around for the better, change for the better. And as soon as I've done that, I'm gonna keep it real. There were times where I was thinking, damn, wait, hold on, am I really supposed to be doing this? But every day I wake up and I choose myself. I say, yes, I'm gonna keep on journaling every day to post on TikTok. I'm gonna think of ideas to post on YouTube. I'm gonna get out my comfort zone. Like, bro, I'm literally sitting outside the compound making a video. I don't care anymore, bro. If anyone wants to come up, say hi, you know what I'm saying? But also I realized the moment I started trusting God in His plans that He has for me, I feel so much at peace. I feel so much calmer because I know God can make the impossible possible. But He can't make the impossible possible if you don't want to start working for it. So yeah, don't forget, trust yourself, trust in God, trust in God's plan, trust in your own plan. You don't want to become potential man. Ooh, bars. Anyways, it was fun. Don't forget, you can stream my videos on YouTube. On YouTube? Bro, you're watching this on YouTube. You can stream it on Spotify. And that's if you don't have the courage or you don't want to watch YouTube anymore, because I know how it is. I can't sit and watch a full YouTube video anymore. You can now listen to it on the go type shit. Anyways, stay real.